Kessler Foundation. Discoveries that change lives.
I work with the Army's most seriously wounded, what's known as the Army Wounded Warriors. Generally, these guys have very high disability ratings. Their injuries range from amputations, paralysis, severe burns, post-traumatic stress disorder, brain injuries. And so these are the guys that traditionally, when they left service, became our homeless veterans, became our drug-addicted veterans, became our criminal veterans that ended up in prison. And so I think for the first time, the Army is addressing the results of this war after they leave the Army, something they've never done before. And that's what makes this program, the AW2 program, so different than anything else that's out there today, because this is focused on veterans once they leave the Army.
I was originally a nuclear engineer, and I did demolitions, constructing different fighting positions, fortifications, working with the Iraqi Army on improving their positions. Upon my return, had some traumatic brain injury, some issues with PTSD, and I went to the Warrior Transition Unit.
I did 7 months in Iraq, deployed with the 82nd Airborne, and in February of 2004, I was shot in the head, passed through my neck and into my shoulder. I lost the movement on the right side of my face and the hearing in my right ear.
We were doing a patrol in Tel Afar, Iraq. It's up near the Syrian border. At the very last of the patrol, an IED went off. It went straight through my leg. Both the bones were blown out about 2 inches, so there was no bones left in there.
My career in the military ended. I think I was a little unprepared for some of the problems, or unaware of some of the problems that would come up.
AW2 realized they needed some help, and so they joined partnership with NOD, and NOD brought into the picture for the Army Wounded Warrior program the employment piece. The employment piece is so critical for the recovery of wounded soldiers. That's our job, is to figure out what education they need, what skills they bring to the table, what their whole needs throughout the family are, and kind of blend it all together to try and help these kids move into the civilian world.
Well, it's been important because of the help that Robert have given me for finding jobs, you know, buying clothes for the first interview.
I think Robert having us here and having the opportunity for them to have someone that they could speak to weekly is tremendous, because that gives them the opportunity to talk about all the fears that they're going to. And they don't have the opportunity to say that they're not coming, because we go to them. And so I think that is just tremendous in their success in moving forward.
Being able to see these veterans' eyes light up, hear it in their voice, when you can say, yes, we can help you. Pay your utility bill, your phone bill. It's a feeling you cannot share. You can't express it. You want to come every day to work because you can reach out and help people. Through this funding has made some of their goals, their careers take off in ways they never thought they could happen. So it's made their lives. And honestly, it has mine too.
Well, it started as we're hearing more and more in our community about the wounded warriors that were coming back from their missions overseas in Iraq and Afghanistan, that were coming back here, and because of their injuries and what they were going through, were having difficulty in working their way back into the workplace and being part of the community. And so we started trying to find out more about that program, and if there was a role that we could play to bring some wounded warriors into our organization.
My son, Theodore Samuel Holder II, was killed in action in Iraq in 2004 in Fallujah on Veterans Day. And so I have seen the personal impact that come to the families of people who have been involved, who have people in harm's way in Iraq. And because of that, it's very important for me to reach out to these other people so that we can help them with that transition.
When I went to Robert Alvarez, he mentioned that there was a position for me with Central Federal Lands upon some discussion and whatnot. But he helped me write my resume, and I actually got to meet with the people here that really supported and helped me with the program and get me to the right people.
If we were to bring in a wounded warrior on our own, we would then have to turn around and find ways to support these wounded warriors, whether it's with PTSD or TBI or other things. And that would put a burden on us in terms of something that we don't know. How would we make those connections? So that's what makes the Army Wounded Warrior such an attractive program. We really feel that it's not anything that we're doing. We feel it's more about what these warriors and their families and the sacrifices that they've gone through. It's about Kessler Foundation and other associations out there in support of trying to make good things happen with these wounded warriors and their families.
If things do happen to fall apart on occasion, but I'm not worried about that because that support is there, and through the support of the Kessler Foundation, AW2 has given me that peace of mind.
I had a lot of transitioning and a lot of growing to do. The Army Wounded Warrior program definitely helped with that.
Kessler Foundation has been essential to my success.
We didn't leave any room for failure.
Thanks, Kessler Foundation.